Hi guys, welcome to Dave C. Straight from the Pit. On today's show, I thought we'd talk about the 2022 Cobra 2-pack. And it's an O-ring pack that was released in January on Hasbro Pulse. And it marked the return of O-rings. There was a 2-pack before this. There was a Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. There was also an O-ring 2-pack. I wasn't able to get that one, but when this one came out, I really had to get it because I'm such a fan of the old blue shirts from the early 80s for Cobra. And when I saw that box art, I got really excited, so I went ahead and pre-ordered it. It actually came earlier than expected. It was supposed to come in August, but I got it a couple weeks ago. And it came in this mailer, kind of like an old school 1980s mail-away offer, which is pretty cool. That's what it felt like when I opened this up. And inside this box was this box here. And once I opened this up, this flap here, these guys popped out. And I left them on their card just because I really like how they look on their card. And I know I'm not the first guy to review these. Some people got these really early. Some people with bigger channels and maybe more advertising capabilities. So Hasbro shipped them out to those people, which is cool. But yeah, I was really happy to get them in the mail. And I talked to a few people on Instagram, and one of the things that they mentioned about these guys is that the eyes look different from the 1982 originals. And I've placed beside this Cobra Officer an original 1982 Cobra Officer, which is on the left, and you can see the difference in the eyes. So there's one big difference. And apparently another difference is that this officer's leg, it doesn't bend all the way back if you want to put them in certain poses. Unlike the old original ones that they could bend all the way back, and the plastic was probably made a little bit better. I'm guessing that's why. I don't really have a problem with that. Mostly because I plan on keeping them on card. Because I really enjoy having them in the packages. And I was really impressed with how they looked. I really like how Hasbro kept them totally original. Like the Cobra guy came with the sniper rifle, the SVD Dragunov, just like he did in 1982. And the officer came with the AK-47, just like 1982. And the box art is a Hector Greedo box art, identical to the old OGs. And the art on the box, that's new art, is kind of kept with that. Like they didn't change much. And I just think it looks really cool how they're in the jungle there and kind of get ready for a battle. But one thing I did notice is that the officer, he has the silver Cobra on his chest. And he came with the AK back then. But they chose to give the officer the Dragunov. So maybe they just happened to switch weapons this day. So I thought we could flip these guys around. And here's his file card, the officer. It says Role Officer, Primary Military Specialty Infantry, Secondary Military Specialty, Artillery Intelligence, Birthplace various countries. Cobra officers are frontline fighters who lead Cobra attack units into battle. Many are also believed to be operating as spies. And down here you can see the figures that are available in the O-rings. There's the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Then there's these two. And then the ones that are up for pre-order right now are Duke and Cobra Commander. And if you flip the Cobra around, It says Cobra, role, foot soldier. Primary military specialty, infantry. Secondary specialty, sabotage. Birthplace, various countries. One of the nameless, faceless legions of Cobra Command. Each Cobra is highly skilled in the use of explosives, small arms, sabotage, and martial arts. So they've kind of kept that right up, similar to the old 1982 version. And I'll show you that in a second, because I have the Mint on Card 82 one. It's back there. But first we'll flip this box around and get a better look at it. I'm supposed to be doing a review on these, so I don't want to get too lost in other stuff. But yeah, it has the same photo on the back as on the front, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I already said I really like that art, and I do. I think they did an excellent job. And the bottom under here is another spot, and if you open that up, there's some extra weapons that came with these guys. And there's Zap's bazooka, short fuses mortar, an M16, and I think a couple other things. But I'm not going to open that back up because I want to keep that sealed. And here is the 82 original next to the 2022 O-ring. And they're a lot alike. Now, one big thing that I have noticed, though, and it kind of goes along the lines of maybe not as good of quality, is that the card is actually pretty thin and a little bit flimsy. Kind of to the point where it bowed a little bit. Whereas the old one, it's right here and it's in perfect condition, but these old ones were a lot thicker. They made a lot thicker. And because of that, this thing, it looks brand new even though it's 40 years old. And yeah, so I just think they kind of cheaped out, to be honest. A lot of stuff's kind of cheaply made nowadays like that, but the figure itself looks like they didn't cheap out. And yeah, so all in all, I really liked these two guys, and I totally recommend anybody who wants to get these to go ahead and buy them, because well, they're O-rings, and O-rings are by far my favorite G.I. Joe toys. So okay, thanks a lot, and hope you enjoyed this little look at the 2022 Cobra 2-pack. And on that note, we'll end on a musical photo montage. Okay guys, see you next time. Bye. Trust